Hi there everyone, Mark from Retribution Gaming here, and I'm welcoming you back to Pokemon Crystal. Before we start, I have to say, if you're watching this at time of release, I do apologise that it's been delayed somewhat. There's been work going on at Retribution HQ, and as a result I haven't really been able to do any recordings, so I do appreciate you sticking with me. But yeah, here we are. Anyways, moving on from that. In the last episode, we finally beat Clair. However, she decided she wasn't going to give us a gym badge because she still thinks that we're not worthy of taking on the Elite Four. So she's tasked us to go into the Dragon's Den to acquire something. I can't quite remember what it's called. Is it a Dragon's Claw or something? Anyways, here we are. So let's see what's going on here. You, how dare you enter uninvited? I've just realised something. Right, call trainer Darren, that's fine. All of these guys are going to be using dragon types, aren't they? One, I don't know which Pokemon I have in first position, and two, I don't know if I healed up afterwards. I think I did. Dragonair, okay, fine. Okay, I've got Seadra, which means I can use Icy Wind. I'm faster than it, which is nice. I'm also higher level than it. It's got Grab. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense. Dragonair having Wrap. I mean, it is sort of like quite serpentine, but never seen it use that before though, you know? Right, well this is a dragon type move, so let's mix it up a bit. Okie dokie, here we go. Wow, that's a lot of experience. Okay, right, I mean it's kind of a bit wasted on Seadra, but right, what we're going to do, I would really like to level up Sneasel. So what we're going to do, we're going to give it the EXP share. If this is kind of like rare dragon type item, so Dragon Scale improve dragon type moves. We'll look into that. Anyways, Sneasel's got the XP share. Seadra, what is it holding at the moment? Never Melt Ice. Okay, no, we're going to stick with that. Okay, so if I do surf around here, let me just, I was going to say, let me just surf around for a little bit, but let's see what... You are not a dragon, even as much as you want to be, Magikarp. You evolve into a kind of dragon, but yeah, you are not a dragon. However, actually no, we're not even going to entertain this idea. Right. Who are you? You shouldn't be in here. Well, why am I not allowed to be in here? Why are you gatekeeping dungeons? Oh, she's got 3 Pokemon though. Call Trainer Carver. Okay. Horsey. Fine. I'm going to want Magneton for this one, aren't I? Oh yeah, by the way, after speaking to a couple of you guys after the last episode, Magneton's got a name. He's got a nickname. He's now Magnamate. So, yeah. It was so silly. And this just came with the fact that I stupidly went to call him Magnemite and forgot that he was actually a Magneton, or it was a Magneton, and then misspelled it in the comment. So yeah, he's now become Magnamate. So here we go. Right, okay, so I'm trapped in a whirlpool. It's not going to do a lot, is it? We're going to want Thundershock. It's a water type. This should be quite painful for it. There we go. Sneasel's getting a bit as well. We like this. We like this. Call Trainer Carver is about to use Seadra. Okay. Am I going to change? No. Stick with where we are. That sprite is phenomenal. I love how Seadra looks in this. But anyway, let's stick with Thundershock. Because, yeah, I'm not dealing with you, Seadra. I swear, if you now have a Kingdra, I'm not going to be happy. Oh no, we've got another Horsey. Okay, we can deal with this. Oh no, I didn't want to switch out. Horsey. As adorable as it is, I'm going to have to put you down. Sorry, Horsey. Right. That's Carver taken care of. Yes, you did lose. Because of course you would. This is me. He says, uh-oh. Twins. Now, I don't think a double battle is a thing in this game. Those were introduced in the next generation. However, they might still just attack me as a pair. Yeah, there we go. Oh, don't they look adorable? Twins Leah and Pia. Sent out Dratini. Hello. I did catch a Dratini. Actually, is it still in my party? No. I did catch a Dratini. I leveled it to a Dragonair, I think. Or at least I wanted to. I will go back and show you where I caught that. Possibly next episode, because I think I'm only going to do this Dragon's Den for this episode. But anyway, Dratini is a dragon type, so it's going to be susceptible to ice and dragon moves. We've got another one though. It's another Dratini. Will I change Pokemon? No. So you can send out another Dratini, and instead of Icy Wind this time, I'm going to give Twister a go. Let's see how this works. not as well. Why has your Dratini got headbutt? I'm sorry, but no, that should not be allowed. That's just weird. Don't like being headbutted by a Dratini. Anyway. We've dealt with these two now. Excuse me, sorry, I kind of yawned mid-sentence there. We've dealt with these two now. And there's an item down here. It's a max elixir, that's pretty nice. I'm going to need Whirlpool. That sucks. Because none of my Pokemon at the moment have Whirlpool and I don't want to teach it to anyone. I could go back to a Pokemon Center and get Poliwhirl back out again. Hang on. What moves have you got, Seadra? Surf, Icy Wind, Twister and Waterfall. I think it's at this point in the game where you can't overwrite HMs, which means I can't overwrite Waterfall. I mean, I don't need it right now, but this is the irritating issue. Trying to learn Whirlpool, but Seadra can't learn more than 4 moves, of course. But yeah, delete a move? Yes. Can I delete Waterfall? HM moves can't be forgotten. Yeah, exactly. Right, okay, fine. That means if I want to, I'm going to need to go to a move deleter, and I can't remember where it is in this game. Yeah, stop learning Whirlpool. Okay, right, fine. Okay, well now that we know this, I am going to go back to Pokemon Center and I mean, do I really need to? That's the question. Do I need it to progress? Or am I just... Hello. Am I just thinking I do? Let's just see what's around. Is this another Magikarp? Of course it is. Level 17 though, these are very, very weak Magikarp. Considering where we are. Okay, no, we can go down there. Oh, hello. Okay, well, if you want to catch a Dratini, you can catch them here. Level 12. The one I caught was level 10. Dragon Shrine. Shrine honouring the dragon Pokemon said to have lived in Dragon's Den. Okay, well we can't get into it from this side. I am going to have to find a Pokemon or get back a Pokemon that has Whirlpool, aren't I? Fine. Fine. Screw you, game. Let's just get back on land for the moment. Don't have any Pokemon that have dig, so I can't just escape. I don't have any escape ropes. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to surf back then. I can't fly out of here because I'm in a cave. Right, fine. Fine. Make me do this the hard way game. Pokemon Center. It's down here. I mean, I could probably do with healing up again after that anyway, or at least replenishing the PP, so we'll do that. This means I'm going to have to substitute Seadra for Poliwhirl. I can't remember how strong Poliwhirl is now. What level it is. Okay, let's well, now we'll find out, won't we? Bill's PC. I'm going to want to deposit one first. We're going to have to deposit Seadra. Sorry, Seadra. But now withdraw. Where is it? I mean, I could bring out Suicune though. I mean, that's level 40. It is a water type. I could teach it Surf. And Whirlpool. And Waterfall. I think it comes already equipped with Aurora Beam, which is, I swear, is an ice move. Oh, that would be funny, wouldn't it? Am I actually doing this? Am I just going incredibly insane? Let's just have a look, shall we? Right, so Suicune. Stats. Water type, yes. It doesn't have Aurora Beam. It should have Aurora Beam, but it doesn't. It's got Leo Bubble Beam, Rain Dance and Gust. Could still teach it all of those HM moves though, which would make it ridiculous. So Surf, Whirlpool, Waterfall. Do I have any other interesting water type moves? Ice Punch. Do you know what? I think I might just do this just to be stupid. So Surf, yes. I mean, it's a water type Pokemon. It should at least know Surf. Oh, Sneasel can learn Surf. When the hell was that a thing? Well, we can get rid of Leer, because, you know, I don't do debuffing moves, as we know. Whirlpool. Suicune again. Oh, this is going to be a pain now, isn't it? I've just realised. If these are dragon types in the Dragon's Den, I need an ice or dragon type Pokemon. And okay, yes, I have Sneasel. Okay, Sneasel's going into first position now. Because, well, I mean, it's got Ice Punch. That's better than nothing. Right, okay. Gust? Isn't Gust a flying move? That could be handy to keep. Actually, Bubble Beam's kind of fairly crap. Okay, so Suicune, bizarrely enough, is now my HM mule. Sneasel's going in first place. And we're now going to go back to the Dragon's Den. And, whoops, and despair miserably, realising that I've kind of made a huge mistake. Right. So, we need to come down here. My Suicune looks suspiciously like a Lapras. But we won't hold that against it. Right. Once again, as always, we're going to get rid of this. Oh, and my Seadra had Never Melt Ice, didn't it? Could have done with giving that to Sneasel. Oh well, it doesn't matter right now. Whirlpool is in the way. Want to use Whirlpool? Yes. Right. Dragon Shrine. Who are you guys? Good to see you here. No need to explain why you came. Claire sent you here, didn't she? Girl is a handful. Yeah, she is. I'm sorry, but I must test you. Not to worry. You are to answer only a few questions. Ready? What are Pokemon to you? Friends. Oh, I understand. What helps you win battles? Strategy. Kind of trainer do you wish to battle? Anyone. What is most important for raising Pokemon? I mean, I know some Pokemon evolve and level up through friendship, so that would possibly be love, but I think it's actually more knowledge, because you want to know your Pokemon. Strong Pokemon or weak Pokemon? Which is more important? Both. You care deeply for Pokemon. Very commendable. That conviction is what is important. Chris, don't lose that belief. See you through at the Pokemon League. So, how did it go? Is that Claire? Guess there's no point in asking. You did fail? What? You passed? That can't be. You're lying. What is it with you, Claire? Why don't you like me? Even I haven't been approved. Yeah, that's because you suck. This child is impeccable in skill and spirit. Admit defeat and confer the Rising Badge. Or must I inform Lance of this? Uh-oh. I'm assuming then Lance is the champion. We met him a while back whilst defeating Team Rocket. He has Dragonite. I understand. Here, this is the Rising Badge. Hurry up, take it. Right, so I've got the Rising Badge. able to use Pokemon to use the move for climbing waterfalls. Also, all Pokemon will recognise you as a trainer and obey your every command without question. Clair. Reflect upon what it is that you lack and this child has. Yeah, got rid of her quickly, didn't it? Come again if you so desire. Okay, so I don't need to have a battle or anything. Wait. I'm sorry about this. Here, take this as my apology. TM24. Contains Dragon Breath. Okay. No, it doesn't have anything to do with my breath. You don't want it, you don't have to take it. What's the matter? Aren't you going on to the Pokemon League? Do you know how to get there? From here, go to New Bark Town. Then surf east to the Pokemon League. The route there is very tough. Don't you dare lose at the Pokemon League. If you do, I'll feel even worse about having lost to you. Give everything you've got. Well, I can guarantee you that one. One thing that's interesting as well about surfing east from New Bark Town, well, I'll tell you that when we get there, because I am going to at least get down there and show you. That is when I can shake this magic off. Really surprised that I didn't have to do a battle. Oh, well, here's an item. Dragon Fang. I thought it was that I had to show Clair. What does that do? Powers up Dragon type moves. Right. That's handy to know. Okay, no, I don't want to go that way because I can't get through there. I'm going to have to go back round again. Right, okay. Now, once again, like the last episode, unfortunately this one's going to be a little bit short and isn't going to progress much, I'm afraid. But I will get onto the road to the Pokemon League at least. We're going to get down there, so... Right, let's get past here and let's get to where we need to go. Back up on land again. Professor Elm. Hello, Chris. Have something here for you. Could you swing by my lab? See you later. Well, I can, because I'm going to New Bark Town anyway. So... Now, we can do this one of two ways. I think. I seem to remember that in the last episode I said that in order to grind in order to take on Clair, I kind of beat the trainers on Route 45, which is the route between here and New Bark Town. I'm going to put Suicune back in the box actually, and I'm going to take Seadra back out. So all of that for nothing, really. So deposit Suicune. Withdraw. Oh, sorry. I Kind of lost my voice a bit there. Withdraw. Oh, there's probably Wrath. What level is it? 36. Okay, it's not so bad. There's my Dratini, level 14. I kind of gave it a couple of levels. Skarmory's level 31. Ideally, I would have liked that to have been a bit higher. I tried leveling up Skarmory and it just wasn't going well, quite frankly. Anyways, right. I'm going to give this a quick save here. And we're now going to come down this way. This is Route 45. Now, before you get into the Dragon's Den, if you want to catch a Dratini to potentially try to take on Clair with, if you this route sort of forks. Also, this is a very, very good route to level up because you get a lot of Gravelers here, and as we're about to find out, if you punch them in the face with Ice Punch or hit them with Surf or whatever, okay, for some strange reason he split the experience between himself. You should get a fair bit of experience from those Gravelers. He's a trainer I've already battled. But yeah, if you stick coming down this way, actually, do you know what? Oh yeah, you can also catch a Gligar on this route as well, which is pretty cool. Don't tend to use it, but it is a pretty cool Pokemon. I'm going to take the XP share off of Sneasel because it's in first position. So I think it's actually hampering its growth for some reason. Because those Gravelers should have actually given more experience. Item take. Ah, I know what we can do now though. We can take the Never Melt Ice from Seadra. We can give it to Sneasel. And for Seadra, we can give it the Dragon Fang. Right. Now, what was I saying? Yeah, this is a great route for leveling up because of the Gravelers. Give you a fair bit of experience, but if you stick to the right hand side of this route, come down here, there'll be a little pond down here, also a berry tree, and it's in this pond. You might have to give it a bit of time and effort, but it's in this pond that you can catch a Dratini. As I say, I think it's going to be about level 10, and it has something like about a 10% catch rate, so you might have to give it a few turns rather, and you're going to need to use a good rod. But yeah, you can catch a Dratini in here. Now, going forwards, Route 46, we've visited already, because we've already been here. This leads to Newbark Town. I don't want to go through that grass because I'm going to end up encountering like a level 2 Rattata or something. Right, and so here we are now back at New Bark Town. Who are you? Call your mum on your poker gear to let her know how you're doing. I mean, I could, or I could just go visit her. Right, that's Elm's house. Let's actually just go and visit my mum quickly. Where is she? There she is. Hello, Mum. Hi, welcome home. You're trying very hard, I see. Kept your room tidy. Is this about your money? Yes. What do you want to do? I want to get it all. How much do you want to take out? I've got 37 grand in the savings. I'll take it all out. Haha, 54 grand in my pocket. That's what we like to see. Right. Now, okay, I've got to go see. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. I can't talk right now. Got to go and see Professor Elm. Oh, Chris, my husband's always so busy. I hope he's okay. When he's caught up in his Pokemon research, he even forgets to eat. Where is he? When I grow up, I'm going to help my dad. I'm going to be a great Pokemon professor. Good goals, kid, good goals. Right, the lab. Here we are. Can I take that Pokeball? Also, why do you have a mohawk? Hi Chris, thanks to you, my research is going great. Take this as a token of my appreciation. Okay, thank you for the Master Ball. It's the best, yeah, it's the ultimate ball. It will catch any Pokemon without fail, yes. It will indeed do that. I think you can make much better use of it than I can. Can I take this? Contains a Pokemon caught by Professor Elm. Yes, can I have it? Guess not. Okay, so we've got a Master Ball. Excellent. If we encounter one of the other legendary dogs, then that will be awesome. Now, I'm previously not able to go over this little stretch of water, but now that we've got surf, we can. And in fact, actually, there's a little bit of a spoiler here for me as well, because I came over here before. So I've beaten a couple of the trainers here as well. What we want to do is get across this sort of stretch of water. We'll pretty much ignore this tentacle. This doesn't look familiar. Oh, this is because I haven't been here. Rare candy's always nice. I don't know if I've come across one actually before. Rare candy will just automatically level up a Pokemon, which is nice. Now, there was a cave here. Is this the cave that I want to go in? Tojo Falls, yes, right. Link between Kanto and Johto. See, now this is where we are going. Believe it or not, in order to get to the Pokemon League, whoops, okay, we encounter a Pokemon up the top of the waterfall. Hello, Sea King. Not as pretty as Goldeen, but I mean, yeah, we're gonna leave. Yeah, in order to get to the Pokemon League, we have to go back to Kanto. What are you doing, loafing about in this water? Lots of encounters in this lake. Well, in this cave. Slowpoke's evidently following me around. But yeah. And here we are now on Route 27. And you can see we're in Kanto. We need to head up to the Indigo Plateau. That's where the Pokemon League is. Victory Road is our journey there. Tojo Falls is where we just come from. So yeah, now, I've mentioned this in the comments, and I'm going to say this now. I am not going through all of Kanto. There are another 8 gyms I could take on. I'm not going to do that. I'm pretty much only going to do the Pokemon Crystal main game in this playthrough. So I'm going to do... I've done all the gyms in Johto, and I'm going to head up to the Pokemon League and try my hand there. I might return at a later date to revisit the Kanto gyms, but I'm just going to do the Crystal gameplay playthrough for this one. So I'm sorry to disappoint some people, but yeah, that's just how it's gonna work. So what I am also going to do right now is I'm going to save it here, and I'm going to call it an episode. Don't know if you might be able to tell, my voice is cracking a little bit. And we are going to work our way through this bit of Kanto up to Victory Road in the next episode. So, yeah, thanks for watching once again. Apologies for the delay, but thanks for watching, and I hope you catch you for the next one. So until then, catch you later. Bye. If you like that video, please do bash that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already. And if you'd like to support the channel further, or suggest a game for Fangame Fridays, please consider buying me a coffee, the link of which is in the video description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.